Hi, I'm Jim with Marine Electronics Installation. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about AIS. Hopefully this video will be pretty basic, but it will give you an idea of what AIS is, how it works, and if you may or may not want it on your own boat. First off, what it is, AIS stands for Automatic Identification System. It's been around for a while on larger commercial vessels. It's a system that transmits information to other vessels that have an AIS receiver on them. It works in a VHF band, so it's a line of sight communication. Typically 5 to 20 miles, about the range you can expect out of the average AIS system. If you have a receiver or transceiver for AIS on your boat, you can see other vessels that are transmitting position, GPS location, their speed, the name of vessel, and also the heading information for that vessel. There's also more information that most vessels transmit that you can receive. Also, there are two different types of units. There's a transceiver and there's a receiver. A receiver basically does exactly what the name implies. It receives a signal from another AIS unit and displays that information. And a transceiver will transmit information of the vessel and also receive. Most transceivers that are not commercial can be shut off, so there's an option to either transmit your information or not transmit it. The AIS can work with a lot of the newer chart plotters. It can display this information right on top of the chart in triangle shapes, typically green, red triangles, depending upon if the target is moving or not. Also, there are VHF radios with AIS built in that can be used with small screens on the front, or they can sometimes be interfaced to other units such as chart plotters to display the information on there. Also, there are standalone units made by several companies that are AIS with a screen of their own that have the display right on the front of the unit. These units are good if you're going to be using your boat in areas where there's a lot of commercial traffic. Large commercial vessels over a certain weight must transmit their AIS information. So any large commercial vessels are going to have this information transmitted. So busy areas around, say, Miami, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Mobile, anywhere there's a lot of large traffic, large boats moving around, you're going to want to probably have AIS on your boat if you're traveling through those areas at nighttime or possibly during fog. If you're using your boat primarily in areas where there's not a lot of commercial traffic, there may not be any reason to put AIS on your boat. There's not going to be a lot of vessels out there transmitting information in your area, then it's basically a waste of money for you. So it really comes down to how you're going to use your boat, if you should have AIS on it or not. Another thing I will mention is more recently there's also been more things in vessels that transmit AIS information. Now there are some buoys and some different objects that they transmit AIS so that you can see them on your chart plotter. They transmit their GPS location and it'll show up right on your display for you. So AIS is growing quite a bit. There's a lot of things being added to it, a lot more vessels with it on there now. So if you're in a busy area, it may be worth considering. That's all I've got on this. I want to keep it nice and short and wrap it up. So hopefully this answers a lot of questions about AIS system. And thank you for watching.